Today, we're gonna talk about one of the artifacts that combines historical and artistic significance and is considered one of the 10 most important artifacts among ancient Egyptian masterpieces. The Palette of Narmer, who also known as Mina, the founder of the first dynasty, and known as the unifier of the two countries, northern and the southern one, is originally from the south. This exceptional artifact, which was found in Upper Egypt, is made of hard gray chest, is considered one of the oldest artifacts depicting an Egyptian ruler back to 3100 BC. In this symbolic double-faced work, we see Narmer unifying the two countries of Egypt, and his name is written in hieroglyphic symbols above his head, a catfish and a chisel. A palette is generally a stone tablet made of various types, used by the ancient Egyptians to record some of their important historical events. The first face is divided into three parts. Start from above. We can see on the right and left two women with cow horns, symbolizing the goddess Mebat, later renamed Hathor. Between the two faces, the facade of a palace can be seen, and the name of King Narmer is engraved, symbolized by a catfish and the chisel is below. The second part in the middle, on the left, a person carrying the king's royal sandals and a jar of water, possibly for purification. In the middle of the panel, as you can see, is a king in armor in a large size, wearing the white crown, the crown of the south, barefoot, with a bull's tail and a straight false beard symbolizing the living. He's holding a funnel in his right hand, and in his left one, he's holding a captured enemy from the delta, the north, symbolized by a papyrus plant, and he is about to strike him. Above the prisoner's head, there is an oval shape representing the earth, from which rise 6 branches of papyrus, the symbol of the north. Standing on them falcon, who's god Horus, holding by his claw, which has become a hand, a rope with a hook at the end attached to the nose of one of the prisoners, and pinning the head to the king. Below, under the line, there are 2 enemies are running away, and beside each one is the name of his province, Buto and Sais. On the second side, the palette is divided into 4 sections, viewed from above. Similar to the first side, the 2 women are depicted with cow horns, representing the gods Hathor. Again, the facade of the palace and the name of King Narmer, a catfish, is engraved, as well as the chisels below can be seen. In the middle, we see the king wearing the red crown, the crown of the northern kingdom, walking in a victory procession. A different sized person, whose most probably is a vizier, minister, and that's according to the inscription above him, which it says Sati. There are 4 standard bearers or royal banners, starting from right to left. 2 are carrying the god Horus, refers to Horus of the south and Horus of the north. The third is the god Wukuwawa, who opens the roads. The last is the placenta, from which the king emerged, or, as some experts say, this is an incarnation of the god Iknos, the moon god. As in the other side of the palette, a servant carrying the royal sandal and water jar, the coronation symbol, is above his head. The entire procession are heading to the temple of Hur, which contains 2 rows of slain enemies. Their hands are tied, and their heads are severed and placed between their legs. In the lower part, as you can see, there are 2 mythical creatures with long intertwined necks, controlled and tied by 2 human figures. This may symbolize leadership and control over the two lands. Below, we see King Narmer in the form of a wild bull, destroying an enemy fortress and crushing an enemy by his feet. This king, and since the late pre-dynastic period and to long after, is depicted as a lion or a bull, a symbol of strength and might. It is extraordinary that the ancient Egyptians could carve and made such tiny details on a hard stone, such as schist, granite, marble, and so on. In a time there were only copper and later on bronze, while iron and diamond weren't discovered yet. Mind blowing. This explanation is brought to you by Murhaf Baghdadi. Wish it was clear and reached its goal.